What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Watch, and today we're doing another in-depth analysis. So, with all these leaks coming out, I can't keep on making leaks videos, so gotta get to the hardcore content. When we find some more concrete stuff, I'll drop another leaks video then. We got so many things upcoming. But until then, let's talk about Killer Bee, the Completed Jinchuriki. So, right now he is out in Japan and will be out for global in a couple days. Well, Friday to be exact. That's when Blazing Fest will drop. He is a Blazing Fest unit, and he's pretty good. So let's move on, start talking about him. Of course, with these in-depth analysis, I'll give you, the stats, everything factual, and then I'll give you my opinion after that. So starting off, his cost is 70, similar to Utakata's. Right, back down from 80 from Madara, or so it's not too bad. His HP is 1922. His attack is 2096. He is a body type, and his range is short. So on average, he has I'd say he has above average HP for the attack he has. So having about 2100 attack, usually you'll see characters with around 16 to 1700 HP. So, adding the extra HP is kind of nice. His field skill is 28 to 56% chance to counterattack. It's pretty straightforward. It's a field skill that'll be useful pretty often. So it's not like it is a wasted field skill. Buddy skill is 50% dodge chance. Just like Obito or Minato, they both offer dodge chance on the buddy skill. Once again, a buddy skill that will not be useless. Jutsu is 4 chakra, 5 times attack to a single enemy, and his ultimate is 8 chakra, 11.5 times attack to one enemy, ignores their perfect dodge, and knocks them back. So let's talk about the normal jutsu first. So the 5 times attack to a single enemy is just straightforward. There's nothing special about it, but it is 4 chakra. And it does a lot of damage for 4 chakra because of the 5 times multiplier. So that's pretty nice. The multiplier is quite high, so it's good to see. But it is another body type unit that does single target damage, unfortunately. So and then his ultimate is pretty cool. So you got the high multiplier with 11.5 for 8 chakra. But the cool part is it ignores their perfect dodge. So we do see this ability, or this feature on Karin when she came out. Her normal jutsu, I believe, the poison fog or whatever, or it's normal or ultimate, I can't remember, but that jutsu does ignore perfect dodge as well. So this isn't the first time we are seeing this ability, but either way, it's nice to have it, I guess. So with that being said, most likely this feature will come in handy for, let's say, the next Ninja Road or the next big event, because similar to how they had Madara as the Blazing Fest unit, when they released the Ninja Road right after, Madara was like just straight up destroyed the entire ninja, the Ninja Road. So I'm assuming that having Killer Bee this time around will make Ninja Road a lot easier to get through. So let's move on to his dupe abilities. His first ability is attack up by 100. His second ability is attack up by 200. Third, fourth, and fifth abilities are restores 100 HP every single turn. So with his first 2 abilities alone, you can grab another 300 attack, and since he has such high multipliers, it's really nice. And then you're having about 2400 attack before pills, or 2500 attack with pills if you have all those dupe abilities, which is insanely high. So if you do manage to grab a couple of extra copies of him during Blazing Fest, it won't go to waste for sure. And then his next 3 abilities are restores 100 HP every single turn. So no matter if he's in the front or back, if you have these dupe abilities, he will be restoring 300 HP regardless every single turn. This is similar to Hidan, who has 5 of these, or One Tail Naruto, who has 2 of these. So it's really nice to have this. You'll see the difference when you play it in game. It allows you to like auto things a lot more. you can just not worry about stalling as much, because each turn you just have that extra 300 HP, which just keeps on racking up. So for his final cost, it is 35. In terms of personal opinion, I do not think he is worth putting any dupe stones or those ability unlocking stones in. If you do still have it, I suggest saving it, unless for some reason they become a lot easier to get, then go ahead and use it on him. But he is not like the prime candidate to use these stones on. So just keep that in mind, because I did see some people using or asking who should I use the ability unlocking stone on. So as of right now, there's only one in the game. Hopefully there will be a lot more to come, but the Killer Bee is not the one to use it on. Moving on to his damage calculations. So all calculations I make are always with pills included, because they're just a part of the character. It's like you can get the pills really easily, and it makes a difference because it takes into account the multiplier. Someone with a low multiplier doesn't get affected by pills, as much as someone with a high multiplier. So always gotta take pills into account. Normal jutsu, 5 times attack times 2196. You got the 2096 plus the 100 gets you 10,980 for damage. Against heart units, it is 16,470. So for a single target damage, doing 11,000 on your normal jutsu is pretty good, right? It's a good amount of damage. It's enough to clear out, like, well, it'll one shot anything, right? In terms of fodder units, so you wouldn't really use it for that unless like you need it as a saving grace, or you gotta you have to kill a unit if they're gonna attack next turn. This will 100% kill that unit. So there's the benefit to that, but personally, you would just use its ultimate because it does a lot more damage. So the multiplier is 11.5, and times 2196 gets you 25,254. So once again, a lot of single target damage, and against heart unit, it is 37,881. So the multiplier for type effectiveness is 1.5. And that's where the numbers come from. So let's talk about it. Just doing 25,000 damage is, for 8 chakra is a lot. Similarly, if you take a look at Minato, even though he is an old unit and vast range, for the same 8 chakra, he does closer to the 20,000 mark underneath that. Even like Granny Chio does that. So think about, like, Killer Bee is just a better single target nuke. And actually, let me just make sure if I have Rock Lee's stats down here so I can compare it to him, since he is a body unit as well. Okay, so I do have Rock Lee's stats, and for example, Rock Lee, non-limit broken, right, from when he came out, it would take 10 chakra to use his boost, and then you would need a full rotation, so plus 3 turns, to then use his normal jutsu, which would do 27,648 damage. So just to put it in perspective, where he stands now, Killer Bee stands now compared to when Rock Lee came out. So 25,000 damage, 254 for 8 chakra, and then about 40,000 damage if you are type effective, which is pretty damn good. So he should be able to knock out a bunch of bosses, or just do a giant chunk to them if they are heart. So that's good to keep in mind. And then I also included his max dupes in the same exact stats, but using the maximum dupes, simply because if these ability stones do become a lot more frequent, it's just beneficial to have these stats down so people know what they are getting out of it. So technically you don't need max dupes for these, you only need the first 2 dupes to kind of get these values out of him, right, since the last 3 have nothing to do with damage. So if you have 2 dupes in him, this is the damage output he will do. So for his normal jutsu, it'll be 2396 instead of 2096, and you'll be doing 12,480 damage. So once again, a lot of single target damage, but his ultimate then gains about a 3,500 boost neutral, and another about 5,000 or 6,000 boost on his type effectiveness. So he'll be doing 28,704 damage with his ultimate jutsu to neutral typings, and then against heart units he'll be doing 43,056. So there you have it, Killer B, completed Jinchuriki. And if the upcoming leaks are true, there are going to be plenty of more interesting characters to do these character analysis on. So hope you guys enjoy. Now you kind of know Killer B a bit more. You can make your own educated decisions from this point if you do want to pull for him. But he is a blazing fest, so I would suggest pulling anyways. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.